Well, students, we're gonna keep working on these starry nights. I would like you to make sure that you have some of the details done in the sky before you pick your sky color. So if you still need to do the clouds, please finish those. If someone is using the white, work on something else. Like maybe I'm gonna use the gold and I'm gonna do the circle. Please don't forget to do the dash and the broken lines around them. And if someone's using the gold, you could use, you don't have to do your moon gold. You could do it white, you could do it gray, you could do it silver. I do want you to pick some lighter colors for the wind, because since the sky is gonna be darker. So you can see I use this very light blue, but I'm gonna make sure it's a 2-color mix. So we'll trace around that wind here with the light blue, and then this sea blue, it almost looks white, but I'm gonna put that on here too. Try to be careful not to cover up all your marker lines. And also please make sure that you're holding these down low. Some of them are starting to get broken. We wanna make sure that you hold it down on the end so that they don't break. If I hold it right here, it will break. Once you have those details done, then I would like you to pick a 2-color mix for the sky. So you could pick a dark purple and light purple. You could pick a dark blue and a light blue. You could pick a purple and a blue. That's what I'm doing. So what I would like you to do is to first trace around all the buildings. Please trace around the trees. Trace around the wind. You can see that I've already done that. I traced around the moon. Once it's all traced, then I would like you to use your first color. It should be the darker of the two, and do it lightly. I've had some students coloring on the clouds and on the stars. If you do that, you're gonna end up having to color all of that again. So go carefully around that, just side to side, all the way down to the bottom. If you do that first one kind of lightly, then you can take your second color and you're gonna press it on hard. I am trying to only color side to side. If I change directions, then it's not gonna be very even. So the only time I would change directions is when I am gonna trace around the wind or around something so that I don't end up getting color on that. So this second color, press it on really hard so that it's on really thick. So once I have all of this colored and I work my way around the buildings and around the stars, then I'm gonna put some movement into the sky with a broken line. So we'll move over to this one that has more done on it. And you can see that I pressed this on and went all the way down to the bottom. Once I have that done, and it's mixed really well, use a white. You could use the sea blue too. This will work. You can see I'll put a line in here. It looks a lot like the white. So it will work the same. I'm just gonna choose to use white. But I would start these and I would do broken lines starting at the top. You're gonna have to press it on hard so it will show up over the blue or the purple that you used. And I'm just gonna put a little space between them. And I'm gonna work from the top down to the bottom. All of these broken or dashed lines are gonna be spaced out so I don't just have them in one place. So please continue that. And if you have extra time, we will spend one more time on these just so that you don't have to rush. But if you're a person who is done and you realize that something got covered up, like maybe you got a little bit of blue on your star, just take a little bit of that gold and it will show back through, especially on those broken lines if those got covered up, or if some of your wind got covered up. Fix that stuff up and trace that back in. Also, if you have all of that done, then you can finish up your buildings, because most of us still did not do all the coloring on the buildings or the trees. So remember that it's going to be a good idea, just like the sky is a 2-color mix, my buildings are going to be a 2-color mix. So I'm going to do this red around the outside, going around the windows and the doors, and then I'm going to mix it with orange because that's next to it on the color wheel. Try to make sure you can't see the blue paper through it. Do the building first, windows second. If you choose to do something like gray, this one is gray and silver. This is pink and peach. This is dark blue and light blue. When you're done, you can decide if your windows are going to be white with the lights on, or if you're going to do yellow with the lights on, or gold. If you choose to do black, just make sure black is the last color, because black can smear into all these brighter colors. It can make this pink look really dirty. So just make sure that the black would be the last color, and just make sure it doesn't get on the other colors. If you're doing trees and bushes and stuff, you can see that I used 2 different greens for this bush here. For this, I think I used 3 or 4 greens, because there's like the forest green, regular green, lime green, and that sea green. So thinking about adding a mix there, or maybe I'm gonna do this around the outside. And then I'm gonna do a little bit of this green. And then I'm gonna use a little bit of this sea green. And to give it a little bit of movement, I came in with this dark green, and I put like some little wavy lines to give it a little bit of texture. My tree is brown, and then I put some gold broken lines in here too to finish that up. So we'll work on, I know this one has the black paper done. We will work on this part next time, and I'll talk to you about doing some mixes there, or adding a road and some things. So please know you don't have to be all the way done. We will have time next time to finish up. So let's have fun working on these today.